All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. Happy Wednesday, everybody, and welcome to yoga. So glad to have you back. Hope you had a good holiday weekend and that your week is going well so far as well, and that you're not dying from this heat wave. I have a fan off screen here that's just blowing on me constantly. So that's how I'm staying cool, and I hope that you can too. With that in mind, if you're not in a space that has air conditioning and of course you're living in a hot space, please go at your own pace and modify or don't do certain postures if necessary. Your safety is far more important than a yoga class. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So go ahead and sit comfortably, however you'd like to. We're going to get centered. Hands resting on the thighs. Relax your shoulders down the back. Let your eyes close and let's settle in. Taking a deep breath in and out. And become aware of your breath, aware of the inhale, aware of the exhale. Feeling your breath in your nostrils, feeling your breath at your throat, and feeling your lungs inflating and deflating. And then please bring your awareness to the feeling of your breath at your throat again, and gently constrict the back of your throat or your glottis to make your breath audible. So you're kind of making like a soft snore or an ocean-like sound. Soft audible inhale, soft audible exhale. Allowing the sound of the breath to draw your mind towards it. This breath is sometimes called the breath of victory, and not over anything external, but victory over the restless fluctuations or movements of your mind, bringing you more to the present moment. The mind being attracted to sound, movement, and sensation. This breath providing those three pillars of awareness. And just a few more rounds of this audible breath. And then go ahead and release the breath, soften the throat, open the airway. Just be aware of your overall being after a minute or two of that practice. Maybe you feel calmer, more present, and noting that you can always return to that practice if and when you need it. And for now, go ahead and take a deeper, fuller breath. Bring your palms together in front of you and bow the chin. Honor yourself just as you are here in this moment, this body, breath, this energy and mind, this practice being in service of all of that. So when you're ready, go ahead and rub the palms together, creating heat. And taking the heated palms over your eyes, then brushing over the top of your head and down your neck, slowly bringing yourself back. Welcome back. And we're going to begin tonight on our backs. So go ahead and come to lay down, please. Take your time getting there, but once you are on your back, you can hug your knees into your chest. And it might just feel natural here to start to rock gently from side to side. Do so if that feels good. Don't if it doesn't. Feeling the connection that your back body makes to the floor here. You're grounded, you're supported, you're rooted. And then bring the knees into stillness if they're moving, holding on to the knees or shins. Take a deep breath in. With your exhale, curl your chin in toward your throat, bring your forehead up toward the knees, shoulders lift. Stay up for the inhale. And then exhale, release the shoulders and head back down. Stay down for the inhale. Exhale, curl back up, chin to throat, forehead toward the knees. And then exhale, bring the shoulders and head back down. We're going to do this just a few more times. With your exhale moving, chin to throat, forehead up. Stay for the inhale. And then exhale, release the shoulders and head back down. A couple more times. With an exhale, curl up. And with an exhale, curl down. One more time for now. When you're ready, curl up, exhale. And exhale, curl on down. Beautiful. Keep your right knee drawn in, extend your left leg down to the floor. Feeling that stretch in the hip here. And then go ahead and hold behind your right thigh with both hands. Flex the foot. And then inhale, extend the right leg toward the ceiling, pull the toes back. And then exhale, bend the knee, draw it in. Again, inhale, extend the leg. And then exhale, bring it back in. We're going to do about 3 more of these. Reach up, inhale, extend. The back of the leg lengthening. Exhale, bend the knee, bring it back in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale, bring the knee in. And then relax the right leg to the floor and we'll switch sides. Go ahead and bring your left knee in and just hang out here for a moment, feeling the gentle stretch in your hip. I'm assuming that the stretch is gentle. Maybe it's not. And then go ahead and hold behind your left thigh with both hands and we'll repeat the exercise, flexing the foot. Inhale, extend the leg toward the ceiling, reach through the heel. Exhale, bend the knee, bring it back into your chest, doing this about 5 times total. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Go ahead and hug both knees in now. And with your knees drawn into your chest, take your arms down by your side. We're going to be doing a little bit of work for the core here. So if you want to, you can tuck your hands, release your thumbs underneath your hips. This just helps to stabilize the lower back. Okay. Now, flexing both feet, please extend both legs toward the ceiling or as far up as you can. And you want to try to keep your lower back grounded to the floor during this exercise, okay? So take a deep breath in. And with your exhale, extend your right leg forward toward the floor, about 4 inches off the ground. And then inhale, lift the leg back up to 90 degrees. And then exhale, left leg comes forward, again, about 4 inches off the floor. And then inhale, pick it back up. Exhale, right leg. Inhale, lift. Left leg. Inhale, lift. Right leg. And lift. Exhale, left leg. And lift. A couple more times. Right leg. And lift. Left leg forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, right leg forward and stay this time. The foot hovering off the ground. Breathe for 3, 2, and 1. Lift the right leg up. Don't think about it, just do it. Take the left leg forward and stay. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up. And both knees into the chest. You can hug the knees in. Take an adjusting breath. Feeling that energy building in the navel, a little sensation, a little heat. We're just going to do one more exercise to really help bring that heat forward. I know it's a little hot out, but we'll do what we can here, right? So take a deep breath in. With your exhale, curl your chin in toward your throat, bring the forehead up toward the knees, shoulders lift. Good. Now from here, hold the right leg in, extend the left leg forward. Good. Then switch sides. Keep the shoulders lifting. Switch, 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 switch. Breathe. Switch, 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 switch. Curl up. Switch, switch. Keep going. 3, 2, squeeze up, and 1, knees to chest release down. Deep breath in and out. Good, good. All right, so from where you're at, please go ahead and roll to your right side. And we're just going to roll all the way over onto our abdomens. So you're probably off your mat at that point. Just scooch back onto it. And then you're going to bring your hands underneath your shoulders, elbows bending and squeezing in towards your sides, your pelvis grounding. And we'll play around with both cobra and locust pose. So keeping the legs on the ground to start. With your next inhale, roll the shoulders down the back, lift the head and chest. And then exhale, release down. Adding the legs for locust pose, ground the hips. Inhale, lift the head, chest, and your legs. Exhale, release down. Keep the legs on the ground. We'll come into cobra. Just the head and chest lift. Exhale, release. Bringing the legs back. Locust pose, inhale. Head, chest, and legs lift. Exhale, floating down. Keeping the legs on the ground. Cobra again. Head and chest only. Elbows stay bent here. Exhale, back down. Grounding the hips. Lift the head, chest, and legs. Locust pose. Exhale, release. Again, legs stay on the floor. Cobra lift, head and chest. Exhale down. With the legs, locust pose. Exhale, floating down. Good. One more time for each. Cobra lift, inhale, and stay. Again, elbows are squeezing in toward the side. Elbows are bent. Feel the shoulder blades gliding down the back. The chest and head are looking forward. Breathe. Good. Deep breath in. And exhale, release down. Take an adjusting breath. But just one. Grounding the pelvis. Inhale, lift the head, chest, and legs. Locust pose. Again, squeeze the elbows in. Squeeze up the inner thighs. Breathe. Good. Deep breath in. And exhale, floating down. Take a couple of adjusting breaths this time. Good. All right. When you are ready, go ahead and curl the toes under, pressing the floor forward, push up to hands and knees, and then we're going to lift the hips into the air, downward facing dog. You may need to walk your feet forward a couple of inches here. Good. So feel the extension in your spine in down dog, the hips lifting toward the ceiling behind you, sort of flattening out the back. And then keep that alignment as you start to pedal the feet, pressing one heel to the floor as you bend the opposite knee, walking the dog out. Lengthening one leg, then lengthening the other. And we're breathing. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, float down onto hands and knees, release the feet. Exhale, child's pose. Seat to the heels, forehead to the floor. Again, take an adjusting breath. Good. When you're ready, please come back up to hands and knees. Now we're going to be on our hands and knees a little bit for these next couple of exercises. So you can always bring a folded blanket underneath if you need to for support. If you don't have a folded blanket and you still need support, you can just double your mat up like this and create a little bit more cushion. All right, taking care of yourselves. So from hands and knees, go ahead and extend your left leg out behind you, flex the foot, and point the toes toward the floor. This forces an internal rotation of the left hip bone. Look forward with the chest, lift the heel behind you, take a deep breath in. And with your exhale, bend the left knee, bring it in toward your chest and around your back. Then inhale, extend back out, look forward. Exhale, bring the knee back in. Inhale, extending out, looking forward. Exhale, knee to chest, rounding the back. Keep going. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. A couple more times. Keep moving. And then bring the knee into your chest. Keep it there. Pull it up as much as you can around the back, bringing the forehead toward the knee. Slight tug behind the navel. Breathing. 3, 2, squeeze it up. And then inhale, extend the leg back, look forward. Then bring the knee to the floor. Child's pose. Notice the difference between the two sides. And then we'll balance that out. Inhale back up to hands and knees. Again, bringing any support underneath your knees that you need. And then extend the right leg out. Again, flex the foot, point the toes toward the floor, forcing that inner rotation of the right hip. Then lift the back heel as high as you can. Look forward, take a deep breath in. With your exhale, bend the knee, bring it into your chest around the back. Then inhale, extend back out. Exhale, bring it back in. Inhale back out. And just keep going. Pulling up the knee as much as you can, rounding the back with that exhale, and lifting the heel and looking forward with every inhale. Keep moving. We're almost there. 3, 2, and then on this last round, bring the knee into the chest and keep it here. Pull it up, round the back, feel the tug behind the navel. 3, 2, pull it up. And 1, extend the leg back, look forward. Then bring the knee down, and then go ahead and settle back into child's pose again. Feeling sensation. Noticing what's there. And in child's pose, go ahead and bring your arms down by your sides, palms face up. And we'll work a little bit with hero's pose. So with your next inhale, sweep the arms out to the side, lift up onto the knees, and reach your arms overhead, turning the chest to look up. With your exhale, with control from your center, sweep the arms down and fold back into folding child. Good, let's do that again. Inhale, sweep the arms out to the side, lifting on up, reaching overhead, and exhale, slowly releasing down with control. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, releasing down. Keep going. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's just do 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale, release. Inhale, rise up, stay up this time. Reaching overhead, turn the chest to look up. Shrug your tailbone down and under slightly to stabilize your lower back. And then staying on your knees, sweep your arms down, palms to your heart. Connect to your core. Step your right foot forward, and then step up to standing, or do your best with that. It was just a transition anyway. We don't have to be perfect here. All right, we made it to standing. Take a drink of water if you need to. We're going to move into arm swings next. All right. So, as a reminder, arm swings is a three-part inhale through the nose and one powerful exhale out of your mouth. Okay, with the movement. The version we will do today is you'll have your feet about hip width apart, and it'll be inhale, arms up, inhale, arms back, inhale, arms up, and then exhale, jab the elbows back. All right, and we're going to go for about 2 minutes. Follow at your own pace. And if you need to stop, stop. But, keep going a little bit if you can't. All right. So when you are ready, inhale up, inhale back, inhale up, exhale, jab, inhale, 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 exhale. Swinging it out, feeling the full rotation of the shoulder joints up, back, up, and jab. Again, we are inhaling through the nose, exhaling out of the mouth. And as you exhale out of the mouth, feel the navel pull into the body and up, clearing your respiratory system, helping to get rid of that stale, toxic air at the base portion of your lungs. When we get stuck in shallow breathing rhythms, we don't actually evacuate the lungs as much as we could, and the air just stays there. So, this is a great way to kind of clear that out. It's also good for allergy season. And what else is this good for? So many other things. This is actually helping to circulate lymphatic fluid throughout your body, helping to boost your immune system. And it's also kind of fun if you let it, but you have to let it. So we're about halfway done. That's what all my talking does. It makes it go by faster. About 30 more seconds. It's okay if you need to slow the movement down, but do try to keep going. This helps to reset the nervous system, bringing us out of that fight or flight state and grounding us into the parasympathetic state. 3, 2, last one, and let go. Feel sensation. Breath rate, the heart rate feeling in your body. And with your next inhale, sweep your arms out to the side and overhead. Hold the breath in for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, sigh, release the arms down. Again, inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. Hold the breath in. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. One more time, inhale. 3, 2, and 1. All right, part 2 of this exercise, take the feet just a little bit wider apart, about as wide as your shoulders, or you're standing forward on your yoga mat, it's about mat width apart. All right, and we're going to swing from side to side. And as you do so, let the back heel lift up so the hips can move with you and the arms at the body. We'll do this for a full 2 minutes, so go at your own pace. When you're ready, go ahead and swing and swing and swing and swing. The head moves with you, looking behind you if you can. The arms again are hitting the body. And most importantly, you guessed it, you're breathing. And because we're constantly twisting, of course, the breath can get shallow, so just deepen it if that happens. From side to side. And as we're here, you can imagine that you're unwinding tension in the spine. If there's any region of the spine that feels sore or tight, you can just feel that stress, that tension, that discomfort kind of breaking off and falling to the floor. And again, breathe. About halfway done. One more minute. Side to side. This exercise can also be very calming for the nervous system, creating that rhythmic drumming on the sides, grounding. Check in with your breath, deepen it if you need to, about 30 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Unwind to center. Close your eyes and feel. Again, your breath rate, your heart rate sensation, that residual feeling of the drumming on the sides of your body. Anything else you might notice from that practice? And then taking a deeper breath in and out. Go ahead and bring yourself on back. All right. So now I'd like you to take a wide stance on your yoga mat, nice and wide apart. All right. Good. And the toes are going to be pointing directly forward, so not out to the sides, but if anything, they're pigeon toeing slightly. This is going to give you more access to your hamstrings and your lower back. Okay. So I'll do a little bit of work for the lower back first, and then we're going to do some twisting. So from here, inhale, sweep the arms out to the side, reach up. With your exhale, hinge at the hips and fold forward and down. Inhale, sweep the arms out to the side with a strong back lift all the way back up. And exhale, fold all the way back down. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, fold all the way down. A couple more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And then exhale, fold forward. We'll hang out in the wide-legged forward fold for just a couple of breaths. Good. Then with a strong back, sweep the arms out to the sides, come all the way back up to standing. And release the arms down. Good. As I promised, we'll move into some twisting now, and this will be dynamic. So we'll keep moving from side to side, holding on the last round. So taking your arms out to the sides, and you can watch me do this once if you'd like to. I'm going to bend my left knee slightly. I'm going to bring my right hand down somewhere in front of the left foot. So yours might be here, it might be here. And then you're going to roll the top shoulder back, finishing the twist, and then inhale, come all the way back up. All right. So seeing it on the other side, I'm going to bend the right knee, bring the left hand down, sweep the right shoulder back, and then inhale back up. And we're moving with single breaths if you can. So it's exhale, twist, inhale, unwind. Exhale, twist, inhale, unwind. All right. I'll be setting a pace. You can go slower if you need to. Arms out, take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend the left knee, bring the right hand down and twist. Inhale back up. Exhale, right knee bends, the left hand down, twist. Inhale up, right hand down, exhale, and up. Left hand down, exhale, and back up. Keep going, right hand, return, left hand, and return. Keep going. Couple more times. Good. As you bring the right hand down this time, go ahead and stay in the twist. If it's too much to have the hand in the air here, you can always bring it onto your hip and roll the left shoulder back. Breathe. Good. Then inhale, unwind, come back up, extend the arms. Exhale, left hand down, rolling the right shoulder back. Again, the top hand can come onto the hip if you need to. Staying in this twist, breathe. Good. Then inhale, unwind, come all the way up, reach the arms up and overhead. And then exhale, fold down and center. Knees bend slightly here, just fold forward for a moment. Release the head, neck, shoulders, arms. With your hands or fingertips on the floor, inhale, come up halfway, chest parallel to the ground. With your exhale, fold down a little bit more. Your hands could also be on blocks here. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Halfway up, inhale. And then exhale, fold down. Sweeping the arms out to the side, strong back, lift yourself all the way up. And palms to the heart. Good job. So whichever direction is the top of your mat, turn that foot toward that side and step to the top of your mat. If that made no sense, just come to the top of your mat, okay? Speaking of mats, mine just likes moving around so much. There we go, that's a little bit better. So feet stacking underneath the hips, bring your palms to your heart. We're gonna move through a sun salutation, but before we do, find your breath, aware of the inhale, aware of the exhale, doing our best to move on the flow of the breath. And when you're ready, inhale, sweep the arms down, back and up. With your exhale, bend both knees, sweep your arms behind you, chair prep. Inhale, chair pose, lift the arms up, knees bent. Good. With an inhale, straighten the knees. And then exhale, swan dive, fold forward and down. Press palms to shins, come halfway up, chest parallel to the ground. Exhale, release. Please step your right foot way back, back knee to the floor, crescent lunge. Inhale, lift the arms up. Beautiful. Exhale, hands down and step back into downward facing dog. Inhale, float down onto hands and knees. Exhale, child's pose. Bring your arms down by your sides. We're going to come into hero's pose next. Inhale, sweep the arms out to the sides, reach up, coming onto the knees. And with your exhale, slowly release back down. Bring your hands to the floor in front of you. Keep the hands there and slither down onto your belly. Good. So hands are underneath the shoulders here, so you might have to slide them up. Ground the pelvis, lift the head, chest, and legs. Locust pose, inhale. And exhale, floating down. Curl the toes under. Push up to hands and knees. And back to downward facing dog. All right, once you're in down dog, lift the right leg into the air. And exhale, step the right foot forward, help it through. Back knee comes to the floor. And when you're ready, inhale, sweep the arms forward and up. Crescent lunge. Exhale, hands down, step the back foot forward. Press palms to shins, come halfway up, inhale. Exhale, fold down, bend your knees deeply here. With an inhale, extend your arms forward, come into chair pose. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, straighten the knees, reach up, and release the arms down, palms to your heart. All right, let's do that again. Inhale, sweep the arms down and up. Exhale, bend the knees, chair prep, chair pose. Good, reach up, inhale. Exhale, fold forward and down. Palms to shins, halfway up. Exhale, release. Please step your left foot way back. Back knee to the floor, crescent lunge, inhale, reach the arms up and back. Exhale, hands down, stepping back to downward facing dog. Inhale, float down onto hands and knees. Exhale, child's pose, arms come down by your sides. Inhale, sweep the arms out to the sides. Come on, lift up onto the knees, hero's pose. And exhale with control, coming back down. Hands to the ground in front of you. Go ahead and slither forward down onto your belly, hands under your shoulders. Ground the pelvis. Inhale, lift the head, chest, and legs. And release. Curl the toes under, push up, and back into downward facing dog. Once you're in down dog, lift the left leg high, and exhale, step it through. Help it forward if you need to. Back knee to the ground, crescent lunge. Good. Exhale, hands down and step forward. Palms to shins. Exhale, release. Bend your knees deeply. Take the arms forward, inhale, come into chair pose. Stay for the exhale. And inhale, reach up. And sweep the arms down, palms to heart. Keeping this energy moving, inhale, sweep up. Chair prep. Chair pose. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, lift. And exhale, fold forward. Palms to shins. Exhale, release. Step the right foot back. Knee to the ground, crescent lunge. Exhale, downward facing dog. Plant the hands, step back. Good. Hands and knees. Child's pose, arms by your sides. Hero's pose, inhale, lift up onto the knees, reach overhead. Good. Exhale, back down. Hands forward. Come on down onto the belly, hands under the shoulders, ground the pelvis, lift the head, chest, and legs. Exhale, release. Curl the toes under, downward facing dog, pushing up and back. Right leg lifts this time, please. And exhale, step the right foot forward. Back knee to the ground, crescent lunge. Good. Hands down, step forward. Palms to shins. And exhale, release. Bend your knees deeply, please. Reach the arms forward. Peel the chest away from the thighs, coming into chair. Then inhale, reach up. And sweep the arms down. Again, inhale, reach up. Chair prep. Chair. Lift. And fold. Halfway up. And down, left foot steps. Knee to the ground, crescent lunge. Downward facing dog. Hands and knees to child's pose. Inhale. Exhale, arms by your sides. Inhale, rising up for hero's pose. Exhale with control, coming back down. Plant the hands in front of you. Slither down onto your belly, hands under the shoulders, ground the pelvis. With an inhale, locust rise, head, chest, legs. And release. Curl the toes under, push up, push back. Left leg lifts when you get to down dog. And step it through. Back knee to the ground, crescent lunge, please come on up. And exhale, release. Stepping forward. Palms to shins halfway. And exhale down. Bend the knees deeply, sweep the arms forward, peel the chest away from the thighs. Chair pose. Inhale, rise up. and palms to the heart. All right, take an adjusting breath. We're going to do one more time. So when you are ready, inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, chair prep, chair pose, and we're going to hold it. So sink on in, feel the sternum lift as the hips sink. Try to keep the arms up by the ears. 3, 2, and 1. Straighten the knees, reach, and fold. Palms to shins. Exhale, release. Step the right foot way, way back. Knee to the ground. Crescent lunge, reach up. Switching things up just a little bit here. Go ahead and bring the hands to the floor and straighten the front leg, pulling the toes back. Okay, you can walk your hands back toward your body for support here if you'd like to, but do pull the toes back. Feel the back of the left leg lengthen. Breathe. Good. Then go ahead and rock forward. We're going to do one more pose. Right hand next to the left foot. You can bring your hand onto a block if you need to. And then sweep your left arm forward and up, coming into a twist. Like the twist we did earlier, if it's too much to have the hand in the air, you can bring that onto your hip and roll the shoulder back. Good. Then go ahead and unwind. Bring the left hand down. Step back to downward facing dog. Inhale down onto hands and knees. Exhale, child's pose. Arms by your sides. Good. Inhale, hero's pose. Lift up onto the knees, reach up and overhead. And then carefully release down. Sweep the arms forward, hands on the ground. Slither down onto your belly, hands under the shoulders. Ground the pelvis, head, chest, and legs lift. And then exhale, float down. Curl the toes under, push up, and back, downward facing dog. All right. Right leg lifts. Exhale, step it through, help it forward, back knee down, crescent lunge. Again, changing things up a bit here, bring the hands to the floor, straighten the right knee, pull the toes towards you. Again, you can walk your hands back toward your body a bit if you need to, and feel that length in the back of the right leg. You can even think about the right hip drawing back a bit more too. And breathe. Good. And then go ahead and rock forward. Bring the left hand to the inside of the right foot. Reach the right arm forward and up, coming into a lunging twist. Rolling that right shoulder back. Again, it's okay to bring that hand onto the hip if you'd like to. Good. All right. Inhale, unwind. Bring the hand down. Step forward. Palms to shins halfway up. Exhale, fold down. Bend your knees deeply. Reach the arms forward. Chair pose. The last one. Feel the heart lift. Feel the hips sink. 3, 2, and 1. Reach up and release the arms. You can either bring palms to the heart or arms can just relax down. Feel, feel, feel. Good. All right, bringing your awareness back, eyes opening. Hydrate if you need to. All right. So let's balance real quick before we come back down to the floor. So stacking the feet underneath your hips, feel the feet rooted to the ground. It's as if roots are kind of shooting out from the feet into the floor beneath you, and feel your body rise up out of that support. Good. And then feel that support shift only over into your left hip. Now it's tempting to kind of collapse into the hip as you do that. I want you to feel a lift from the pelvis as you lean into the left side, okay? Now your hands can just be on the hips if you'd like to. Keep the eyes focused to a single non-moving point, and then pick up your right knee, drawing it in toward your chest. Now your foot might only hover off the ground a couple of inches, and that's still okay. But breathe. Good. Then place the right foot back down. Feel the support shift back into both feet. And then feel the support shift over into your right foot. Again, don't collapse into the hip, but feel the pelvis pull up out of the hip. Good. Hands on the hips. You can just lift the knee here. Focus the eyes. And if you fall, it's okay. Just take your time coming back in, okay? And breathe. Good. I was looking around, that's why I almost fell. All right, bring the left foot back down. That's what happens if you start looking around, you just start to lose your balance. So go ahead and fold forward, standing forward fold, nice symmetrical stretch after the balancing. Mm, Good. And then from here, go ahead and step back into downward facing dog. And then floating down onto hands and knees. Release the feet again. Exhale, child's pose. And just feel. And then taking a deeper, fuller breath, please. We'll go ahead and walk your hands back, bringing yourself up to a seat. And then we're going to come back onto our backs. So take your time as you transition, coming back onto the floor. Just like before, hugging your knees into your chest once you get there. Just have a couple more postures, a couple more exercises. So bring the feet flat to the floor, heels underneath your knees, the feet about hip width apart, prepping for bridge pose. Rounding the feet, your arms can just rest by your sides. With your inhale, lift your hips and press your pelvis toward the ceiling. With your exhale, carefully release back down. Inhale, lift the hips back up. And exhale, bring them back down. Good. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Two more times. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to hold this time. Go ahead and lift the hips and stay. And breathe. Press up just a little bit higher. Deep breath in. And then exhale with control. Release the hips back down to the floor. Hug your knees in again. Good. Keeping the knees drawn in, take your arms out to the side, making a T shape with your body. Deep breath in, please. With your exhale, go ahead and drop your knees to your right side. In your right hand, it can come and rest on top of the left leg if you'd like to. And then allow the left shoulder and the left arm to hang back behind you, maybe even turning your chin to the left, away from the knees. And breathe. All right, when you're ready, inhale carefully, unwind. Take a breath in symmetry. And then when you're ready with an exhale, let the knees fall to the left. And your left hand can rest on top of the right leg if you'd like. And then ground the right shoulder and arm and turn the chin to the right, away from the knees. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Good. When you're ready, go ahead and take a deep breath in, bringing the knees back to center, hug them in again, right where we started. And like at the beginning, it might feel good to rock gently from side to side on the spine here. It might feel good just to hold the knees still. It's up to you. Good. And when you feel complete in this posture, please extend your legs down to the floor and make yourself ready to rest here on your back for a few minutes. Letting the feet be about mat width apart, the toes falling out. Your arms are down by your hips, palms face up. Your jaws relaxed, as is your forehead. Eyes closed. And feel your body settle in. Feel your breath settle in, becoming slowly quieter and steadier. The work is over, at least the physical work, that is. Now is the time to rest. And remind yourself that you have consciously set aside this time to not have to do anything. That for the next few minutes, you can just be. Nothing else has to matter. peace, peace, peace. Feeling your breath. Go ahead and take a deeper, fuller breath. Making gentle movements in your arms and hands, your legs, your feet. Slowly bringing yourself back. When you're ready, gently rolling to your right side and eventually coming up to a seat. Once you've made it to a seat, go ahead and bring your palms together and bow your chin and honor yourself for the work that you've done here tonight, feeling gratitude to you for that effort. And may all that effort and this practice continue to serve you. So until next time, namaste.